Well, welcome back, fellow YouTubers, toy and toy train buffs, to another installment out here in the cave, my own room of requirements. And today, I'm going to just stay behind the camera, and I'm offering this as a response to John Long's Silver Railz channel, that's Railz with a Z, Save the Junk Challenge. Now, this is the kind of thing I don't really do that often. I don't know, I'm just not into it. I don't build models anymore, really, except uh, every now and then. For example, let's pan over. There you go. K-line buildings. I've built a couple of those up. That's really it. Plasticville. All right. However, I didn't think I had anything to offer for this challenge, and it came to me that, hey, there's a couple pieces that I keep on the edge of town layout that actually are perfect for the challenge. And first of all, let me move a couple things around. Let's talk about this crane. Now, I bought this crane years ago. Actually, the flat car was part of a job lot with some good cars and some junk. The flat car was junk. It had no trucks, no nothing. It was just all by itself. In another job lot, I got a hold of the crane. The crane was missing pieces, and it wasn't much. So over the years, I gathered up odds and ends and finally got off my duff and did something. So I decided to turn the flat car into a loading dock, which is actually a prototypical practice. You see that quite often. Flat cars as loading docks. Then what I did is, if you can see those faux concrete piers, nothing more than balsa wood carved, shaped, painted, glued, and that's it. The crane itself, this type of crane on top of a flat car, is fantasy. The only flat cars with cranes of them that I've seen used as loading docks utilized jib cranes. Now, a jib crane is a manually operated crane. No motors in it, nothing. I have yet to come across any prototype photo of this type of crane on top of a flat car used as a loading dock. But anyway, this assembly up here was missing, and I scratch-built one with a pulley left over, I think, from an old radio, some sheet styrene, brass angle, or not brass, but angle sheet styrene, and odds and ends. I designed it such that the boom is fixed. My reasoning was, well, the guys who put this together could utilize the crane, but the mechanism to raise and lower the boom was broken, so they just fixed it in place. Sounds good to me. And this does work. Okay. So that winch works. I believe this is a Marx hook. I preferred that over the Lionel because it's smaller. And everything is dirtied up and beaten up, and there's even a figure inside the cab. And this was a little bit of an homage to my dad. My dad was a crane operator. This looks very similar to the Bucyrus Erie crane he would have worked on, except of course it had Caterpillar tracks underneath. It wasn't on a flat car. So yeah, that is entry number 1 to the John Long Silver Railz Save the Junk challenge. Alright. Next, we have the flag stop station used on the edge of town. Plasticville makes a very nice small passenger shelter that I did in fact use on the edge of town, but I wanted something even smaller. So I came across a photo of a rural milk platform. Alright, very similar in appearance to this. There was an open shed on it, only it wasn't as tall as this, ostensibly to, I guess, shelter the milk cans in. So I decided, hey, why don't I make mine a passenger shelter? And of course it could be used as a rural milk platform as well. And what I did is I took the Plasticville passenger shelter, cut it down, alright, and I didn't really like the planking on top of it, so I covered the whole thing with sheet styrene. Alright, that's sheet styrene. And with scribed boards already on it. So I covered that, painted it, all that kind of stuff. The passenger shelter is the Plasticville 2-stall outhouse. There's a portion in the middle, or a partition, that has to be cut away. So I cut that away. Painted the inside kind of grimily. It was given kind of a grimy interior as something that hasn't seen a lot of maintenance. But it's all painted up inside. And the sign says, I don't know if you can read it, but the sign says, next time, take the trolley. It's labeled for Deer Crest, the town, fictional town on my edge of town layout. And it has a permanent visitor in the form of a pigeon. Alright. Now I suppose I could put posters on there as well. I haven't done it yet. Well, what the heck. But there you have it. My 2 entries for John Long's Silver Railz Save the Junk Challenge. And there you have it, folks. Hope you liked that little bit. Until next time, tschüss, adieu, auf Wiedersehen. Bye, y'all, and happy railroading.